Hi, this is Audrey, and today I'm going to show you how to translate using HTML from a web page. So first we're going to want to create a new project like we did in a previous video. Our project name will be sample HTML. We're going to add our HTML file and select sample project 2 as our target folder. And once we have that set up, we're going to click Next, select our languages, which are already set up for us because those are our most common language pair. We're going to click Add, Next, and as you notice here, it'll have our language pair, and then we can select our client, which again is USI, and the domain, which this time is education. So next we're going to click Next, and it'll load our HTML content. Now here it's easy to see where our tags are. They're all in pink, and if you'd notice, Fluency Now has actually done something really handy where they've converted all of the complex HTML tags into shorter, easier to read and copy tags. That's really convenient for us as translators because our job is to keep these the same so that the target document will be formatted the same as the source document. So on our left-hand side we have our source document, on our right we have our little translation box, and we can copy over the tags one of two ways. We can either type them in manually, or we can click CS and copy the text over to the target document side. As you can see, I have this translation unit highlighted, and so that was what copied over. So here we're going to place that with how to pitch a story. And since this is the title of the document, we want to make sure that those are all uppercase. And then on this website, if you'd notice that Radio Ambulante is the title of the site, and it's a fairly common site, or a well-known site even in English, so we're just going to leave the title of the site the way it is. So as we select and copy over the next few sections, you'd notice that I'm keeping most of them the same, because these aren't actually the important parts of the text. If we look down here, closer to the end of the document, you'll notice that there are fewer tags and more text, and this is actually going to be the body of the web page, which is what we need to make sure we translate everything of. Great, so next we're going to copy over these tags and this would be episodes. And as you can see, it's suggesting that here for me. So I could have clicked on that using my term base. Let me click enter and it'll replace it for us. So here's an example where we would need to translate the text between the two tags. So we're going to click CS, erase todos, and select everyone. We're going to make sure that's capitalized and click enter. So as we continue, we just keep clicking CS and using our little personal terminology base to replace these words. And it makes it really easy. Now, as well as using our personal terminology base, Fluency allows you to use terms that you've translated before and translation units. So here we just got a dialog box when I got to these few last translation units that says that the Fluency Translation Assistant has automatically translated some of your document based on one or more of your previous translations. So that's another advantage to saving your translation units when you're done with the translation. Another cool thing that Fluency does as you translate is, for example, I just selected the word donar, which means to donate. And when I translated it, this dialog popped up that says that that word is found more than once in the source text. So now I can say that yes, I want them to translate that word automatically for me. Once we're done with our HTML translation, as always, we want to make sure that we save our translation progress and save our project before we exit the program. And that's all.